And welcome to Super Bowl Sunday edition. Super Bowl Sunday uh, man stream. I really didn't know what to tell. I could have almost gone back to an old favorite and gone and said, "Hey, we're gonna name it Sports Sundays," but we haven't done one in like pretty much since. I think we've done one off between since like 20. The last one was like the 2020 one. It's just like because we hadn't really done one in a while because it just didn't. We weren't doing Sunday afternoon streams and like Sunday nights is like we're still doing Sunday afternoons, but we're doing like down sports games, like so it was hard to um. It just wasn't like we were putting it up there, and it was just like so. But it was, you know, this year it just worked out. Is that we finished Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Thursday, so we had Sunday open for Madden, and it was like if you wanted to, we could play Pokemon. If you wanted to, I could for Mafia. We could done anything else. It's just but Super All Stars just felt like it was a good idea. And I guess we started actually this version yesterday because we had time at the end of yesterday's stream because it was like I didn't want to end early because it's like we only went for like an hour. The chapters are shorter, like an hour and a half. So it's like I felt like going longer. It's like I still wanted to play some, so we did. So we did like another hour and a half of men played some of that, and so yeah, we're gonna play some more today, and but let's do these.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. Now Shuck on third down. This one on target to Olave. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbor. His second catch of the drive. To the air once more is Dart. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. He'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he's going to be taken down here. Here's Scalaboo. And he will get into the end zone. And Scalaboo. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Brooklyn.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the... Check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. On the play fake, here's Dart. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
That was... Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Scalaboo.
And Scalaboo, the ball carrier.
Back to ground. He'll get it again.
And Scalaboo.
So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
High five.
I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's a guy coming off a 93-catch season from a year ago, Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to work towards the left sideline and reel this one in. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. The Giants continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Joe Burrow. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Mr. Squat Rack himself, Nick Chubb. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Giants of Brooklyn.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
First down, here's Scatterby.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
Another Giants first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scatterby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So he had a nice run to get him down there. He was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
tough yards. They run it with their fullback. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the... A field goal would at least get them on the board, but they want more than that. The offense out there, and they appear to be going for it on fourth. Dotson in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And he will have the Giants. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatteroo. Take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here, this rookie running back. And they'll run forward Barkley. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So we drop you into the action here first half. This offense, they've been rolling. They're looking for more, though. And they've got the ball in the red zone. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 5. Here's Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton laying himself out in the end zone. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why should...
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing his Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dart. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up 3rd and
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Toward the pylon, caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
intended for
Now
Theo
a 2nd and 10.
Johnson. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air, Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Giants of Brooklyn taking on the Denver Broncos.
And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They returned home after playing in London last week, but it was a good trip as they came home a winner.
And that's a long flight when you lose, but it's not half as bad when you come home with a victory. And
On third down, here's Scotty.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first and goal situation.
They'll try to hammer it in with Scotty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Cam Scatteroo. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Throwing his dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors,
His 6th touchdown of the season.
and the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle.
This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Riley Moss takes him down defensively.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. Dart going to give to Scatteroo. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And even 150 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Give up the middle, Scalaboo. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And up Brooklyn. First down.
An inside run to Scalaboo.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A give, it's Scalaboo.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
Alex Singleton on the
Now the
tackle.
offense going to use the first of their
Brought down back
timeouts
at the 40-yard line.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's go.
Now they show jet sweep it instead or run up the middle here.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So that, Charles, a season 1.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Brooklyn.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed? They did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. We begin with a good interconference matchup. And this is Jackson Dart. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Giants improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is George Pickens. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Cowboys up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. One more to tell you about, the Rams and the Jags. This one happened at Wembley Stadium. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Jaguars find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. A place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between these Road Warriors and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Scatterboo. And they take him down right along the 30. Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Scatterboo again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants finish. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And there is Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Design bootleg here. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
From the pistol, he gave to Scatterboo. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And Scatterboo on 3rd. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
At the 2-yard line.
Scatterboo fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Trying it again with Scatterboo. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here is Scannaboo. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants take a 13-point lead. From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Giants take a... Scannaboo now from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Trying to work quickly now.
Campbell on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48.
Going right back to Scannaboo. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 more yards. That's another Giants.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
4 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Running with Scannaboo. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast.
Right down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
The tackle made at the 3-yard
Timeout
line.
taken by the offense. They're 2nd.
gain.
Offense
It's
is staying
4th
out
down.
there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. On the carry, this is Scannaboo. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Giants get more points to end the lopsided. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The for the visiting Giants. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, boy, what a night. A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
First down, here's Scalaboo. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, go.
Scalaboo will take it in for the Giants touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. Throwing, dart. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. So right here, this offense is trying to tack on to their lead in the 2nd quarter with an upcoming field goal attempt. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. Now Dart. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And out across midfield down to the 45.
25 yards on the play. And the Giants, first down.
To throw is Dart. And a catch made by Johnson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long...
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the Chicago Bears. Now on one sideline, look at the Jets head coach. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Going with Scatterboo here on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. How's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down? He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Here's Scatterboo. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Scatterboo has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They'll try with Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing.
What is that?
Third down, here's Williams. Caught him deep behind line. Oh, the ball is out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws up. Back to throw, here starts. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. No run, it's Scatterboo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Dart. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll run it with Swift. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard.
Ready?
It's Scatterboo on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got to walk a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the half. They'll go. Here's Dart. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And he had it, but no, can't. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Darts out of the shotgun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Giants get more points.
What is up?
4th down, Williams. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on. Now it's Scatterboo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, It sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Scatterboard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 11.
They give it to him again. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire getting...
And he's able to tick this one in for the touchdown. The Giants blowing them out now, 34-zip. It's what every player... It's a win for the visiting Giants. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scotts. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Chicago.
The skyline of Manhattan is our backdrop. We are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Giants of Brooklyn. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys have really hit their stride, winners in 7 of their last 9. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home.
It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterboard.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dart going to give the Scalaboo. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Cam Scalaboo with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Giants will jump on top with the game. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down.
Ready? Let's go. Nice.
To throw now, Dart. And he will take it all in for a jump. An inside run with Scalaboo. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. They'll try and run here with Scalaboo. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try to hammer it in with Scalaboo. And he will take it all in. A field goal would at least get them on the board, but they want more than that. The offense out there, and they appear to be going for it on 4th. They go with Jacobs. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown. Charles there. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? Here's Dart. He's got Slayton on the slant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Once again, he finds Slayton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Dart. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's another Brooklyn first down.
Dart looking to throw again. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high.
Beyond the realm of superstardom, there is a hidden tier for only the elite defensive lineman. Game Wrecker, a player so talented, they alone can disrupt an offense every down.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home. On third down, here's Scatterboot. He'll get the first down inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Dart. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And he's going to have the first down. So take taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. This one caught at the floor, and he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Third down and 9. A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. And this defense holding their ground. No stop. They'll try to run for it with Scatterby. That's not going to work either. Line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
They'll go. It's Scatterby. First down and more inside the 20. And he... Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Brock, with a good one. between the visiting team and the New England Patriots. On the Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. They side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping to get... On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he takes it just inside the 40. Going right back to Scatterboo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Running with Scatterboo. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Giants. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Going on 3rd, here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the... They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And oh, he got it! Interception!
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
There
and
you
over.
go. Let's go.
First down, Giants.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
They've run this 12-yard hot route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
On first down, here's Starks. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe it.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Giants push their lead to 15. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Scattaboo reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. The Giants parlay the interception into point. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his second rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this second half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nil.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that kicked.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here goes Dart to the air. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. It's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the
our backdrop. We are across the East River in the... We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Daniels looking to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from April's draft. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take it.
Okay, break. Go. Gravity Lions.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Let's go.
1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Dexter Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Under pressure, they got him again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, when we do games together, we don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone can get through that quickly, Charles, and get a hit. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Give up the middle, Scalaboo. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Scalaboo. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Scalaboo. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. bootleg. It's Dart. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Malik. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better.
And now the rookie's free. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kim.
It's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
And he'll be... And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Set. Cut up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McClung. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll run for it with Robinson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they? Here's Dart. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 29. Another Brooklyn first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scannaboo. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Come on. Set.
He'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
And absolutely.
skyline of Manhattan is our backdrop. We are across the East River in the fabled borough of... Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down. The 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lawrence in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now McCarthy. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
In formation for the Vikings.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Time to see if the game plan this offense has put together will be successful or not as they take over here early in this first quarter of play. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Brings up second.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Dart going to give to Scatterbury. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Brooklyn first down.
Throwing, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's another Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Dart. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Fighting his way through contact. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors. First down, here's Scatterbury. And they can't bring it down. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
And once again, it's Scatterbury. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
An inside run with Scattergood. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3rd and 8. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They cannot. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
To the air with McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll give it to Scattergood. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 6. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Scattergood. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And the surge is going to be too much defensive. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on downs.
Throwing is McCarthy. Completes this to Addison out left. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw McCarthy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in receptions have really added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? If they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 3rd down, here's Scatteroo. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants! Cam Scatteroo, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Gain of 24 yards.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing his Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the 2nd half, ball in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
The 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to get their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And it's incomplete. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no...
Representing the legendary Al Davis. Running with Scannaboo. Good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Scannaboo on second down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Scannaboo. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not. That first, they're going to face fourth and short.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Dart going to throw again. He finds Neighbors right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Another Brooklyn first down.
From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown. The Giants pull that in front further, 13-zip. Smith on fourth down. It's complete. This is Bowers. On third down, Genty. Laying out. Throwing on first down. It starts. They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Brooklyn.
On first and 10, here starts. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
Now we're going to get an
yards.
offensive timeout. That's their first.
Giants
They'll have 2 left to work with
down.
before halftime.
A gain of 31
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. He has the touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They finish the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Colts find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Cooper Kupp. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get it done in dominant fashion. They cruise into the divisional round next weekend. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Chargers make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. One round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a chance to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional round.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he gets to the end zone, touchdown! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drop. Third and 4 coming up now. Trying to get it with the option here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. Play action with Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a third. Gotta figure out this third down here. And go play action. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. On first down, here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Third down now, here's Dart. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Giants racing them to the halftime locker room. Giants come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
As we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up.
Ready. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's a pair of hookups on this drive.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. McManus's kick is good.
Got it. Set. 50.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down.
Okay, break. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw on the move is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Come on, set.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Check White. To throw is Love.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing here on third and goal. That one, take it in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will get out in front 17-7.
Giants 7. Brandon McManus.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. First and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. He's inside the 40. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Packers offense and wideout Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. On the double, operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Ready. Now Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Ball on the 32. It's second and 2. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Ready. Black, 95. Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here we go. Here's Love to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Come on, set. Brings up second.
On second down, Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw is under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboot headed out for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Go!
They'll go again with Scalaboo. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Once again, it's Scalaboo. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, Brooklyn. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back.
Okay, ready? On first down, Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Cooper on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
On the give, Scalaboo. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Scalaboo will score. Touchdown, G-Man. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. Black, 95.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This offensive line just has no edges right now. It's another sack. Abdul Carter. What a title game he's putting together. Trying to will his guys to the Super Bowl. He's got 3 sacks in this one.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Yes, ready?
They'll go for it. Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is... They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On first down, it's Scatterable. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. On the give, it's Scatterable. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. It's 3rd and 4. A run straight ahead. That's Scatterable. And he will score again. And Scatterable. Touchdown. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy. Champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy.
following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Los Angeles Chargers, and the champions of the NFC. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Just to share with you one more time, Greg, what a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just a couple weeks ago. But when you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us,
On third down, here's Scatterboot. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Scatterboot. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
well, Mike, it's pretty clear early.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll go with Hampton. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the ball.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
3rd and long.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is... They'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. A gain of 11 on that one. Giants.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Brooklyn first down.
On the ground, it's Scatterboot. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run. It's Scatterboot. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. Go.
One more time, it's Scannaboo. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Scannaboo. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go.
They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. And Scannaboo. Third and 9. Out of the gun. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Giants come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting active? Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one too far out in front. It is. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be.
And he will score! Malik. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers are back with... Right back to Scannaboo on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run with Scannaboo. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Giants.
Here's a run. And he's in. And Scannaboo. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Go.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Over the top, he's got it. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week. One single misstep all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. Champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
You have a certain number of active negotiations available for each stage of free agency.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
That's a good spot to end. I know a little bit early, but I wanna. It's not a little bit early. I usually film 4. I said I didn't really took a time. But yeah. It's a good spot there. It's just 10 spot to end. We got our first season. We'll come back to this maybe somewhere down the line. We'll see. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today. We're back tomorrow with more Mafia the Old Country, then finish that on Tuesday and Wednesday. Probably tournament on Wednesdays for at least 1 week. We show 26. We'll be playing that on Wednesday and Thursday. Pokemon Thursdays return to Pokemon Mega Dungeons. DLC continue from the from our back in the New Year's Eve. And Thursday, one more World, and then Friday and Saturday there's the Sonic 2. And Friday and Saturday will be Yakuza Kiwami 3 / Dark Tides, and then right back in next Sunday for more of more Pokemon and maybe Margaret Sonic. We'll see. So that's what comes to the new channel. Like I said, but we got lots of games coming up, so we can tune on with. We're fishing. I've played the Mafia the Old Country. We got, like I said, Pokemon. It's the Kiwami 3. We got coming up in March. We're playing Mass Effect 2. Our male Renegade Shepherd playthrough of that, and then also March we get playing Life is Strange Reunion. Can't wait for that. I'm so worried. As I said, I don't want to end badly. So 5 minutes after we show live for Twitch, and I'll get Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Streaming YouTube, guide, YouTube page, follow the pages, past feature, including all the pages of the guest on Mark, the Man series of the Pokemon series, the Mafia series, the Yakuza series, Life is Strange series, the Mass Effect series, and lots more. Go back to visit. All kinds of good stuff and exclusive videos can be found there. Also got Discord and more stuff in the future. And if you want a full test, we got planned 2026 and so much more we got planned out for 2020. Well, we have nothing really planned out for 2027 at this point, but stuff we got planned out for this year. Rest of this year, we have a scheduling page for that. You're watching now. Watching later on the vlog on YouTube. All those links will be found after the stream is done, including the links to the Twitch page and the YouTube page. So please like, subscribe, follow, and wherever you can, wherever you're watching. Here, read up. No, we're not gonna miss the gamer. He ended for me. You just ended it. We're gonna read up. No, I typed in because I'm thinking that it's the gamer. Go read up Dr. Worm. I didn't even know it was on, but hey, Mystic Girl. Read up. So why not read up this? What is? I don't even know what he's playing. Failed Shell. Okay. I don't know what that is, but looks weird. Right up. Till next time, go everyone. Peace.